All right, so they finally came in today. I hit this shoe on Saturday on the sneakers app. I've been waiting for a while for it to come in. It finally came in. When you usually hit a sneaker on the sneakers, it typically comes in on Tuesday or Wednesday, no later than Wednesday. But for some reason, yeah, it just took a while to get to me. So today we'll be reviewing the Air Jordan 5 Grapes. If you get a chance, please could you go check out my last upload. I talked about some of the most affordable summer and spring sneakers. So just when you get a chance, just check that video out. So the Air Jordan 5 Grapes were supposed to come out in May. They got pushed back to June 21st. Not really sure the reasoning behind it, but yeah, they pushed them back. They were some early pairs that got out during All-Star Weekend at an event that they had out there, I think in San Francisco, where All-Star Weekend was held. But yeah, they let some early pairs go out there as well. But you know, if you wanted to wait, you know, to release day, then you shouldn't have had a problem getting, you know, pairs of these, because from what I can tell, they were kind of, you know, just sitting around. So it does come in the typical Air Jordan 5 box, black lid, red Jumpman, a Nike Air right there, a Nike Air right there. Label on the box reads Air Jordan 5 Retro OG. Colorway is white, new emerald, grape, ice, and it is a size 11, so my size. Flipping open the box, you get the usual trash bag paper, and it does come with that divider that we've been getting a lot lately now. I'm not really sure why we started getting the dividers, but we've been getting those on some of the more recent Jordan 5s. And then coming to the shoe, you get the Air Jordan 5 Grapes, the 2025. This is a shoe that I had on my list that I wanted to pick up this year. It sucks that I had to wait on it for a while. They kind of teased us in May like they were going to release it then, and then, you know, pushed it back. So yeah, the leather on here is really, you know, it's okay, it's decent. It reminds me of the Air Jordan 5 Fire Red, the silver tongues that came out in 2020. You know, that was okay leather, and this is just okay as well. Nothing spectacular, but you know, it'll do. You know, going down to the bottom of the midsole, you get that great midsole, the air unit there. More of that emerald, and then a little bit of clear over here. You do get that netting, that icy white netting that will yellow, unfortunately, over time. Taking it up here to the toe box, you do get a widow's peak up here. It is a very small widow's peak. I don't know if you guys can see. To the other side here, you get a little bit of black back there, more of that grape colorway. You get your air unit right there. You also get the, what is it, shark teeth. This is famously known for, what the Air Jordan 5 is famously known for, is the shark teeth. They were based off a World War II, I think, fighter jet, and that's kind of where that came from. But you get that right there in that emerald colorway. You get more of that clear, kind of the clear outsole coming up from the bottom. Yep. And then taking it to the top of the shoe, you get your flat white laces, and then you get your lace lock. And the lace lock is clear, and then the little black piece in there is, the little push thing is black. I don't think you get it. Yes, it does say Nike on the lace lock. And coming to the tongue, you get a great tongue with that emerald, more of that emerald Jumpman right there. The tongue is kind of soft and kind of like plushy. Behind the tongue, you get your Air Jordan. Taking it to the inside of the shoe. It does come with tissue paper. Taking out the insole, you get an emerald insole. You get the size sticker right there, size 11, and a Grape Nike Air. So I don't want to bore you guys to death, with this sneaker. I'm sure you guys been seeing it all weekend and during the week, on your timelines and on social media. So, but I thank you for, checking out my review on the Air Jordan 5 Grape as well. So the Grape 5s initially released back in 1990. I think they had a release in 2006 and a release in 2013 and a release in 2018. The pair in 06, I think they had the Jumpman on the back. The pair in 2013 had the Jumpman on the back. And the pair in 2018 was kind of like a quick strike. It did have Nike Air on the back, but it came with no laces. So if you wanted laces in there, you had to punch holes in the shoe and insert the laces yourself. I feel like if you had to do all that, you just really didn't need the shoe. You probably could have just waited on this one. It's just, yeah, that was just doing a little too much. Just to give you guys a quick look at both in left and right sneakers. So there they are. And this shoe is basically a Charlotte Hornets colorway, hence the jersey. It goes perfectly with the jersey. It came out, back in the 90s, and it screams 1990s with the colorway. It was, popularized, I guess, by, Will Smith during his TV show, The Fresh Prince. I guess that's kind of why he kind of got his own release back in 2018, the Bel Air 5s. And, they basically made the shoe for him, how he used to rock the shoe with no laces. So we are scheduled to get the Fire Red Black Tongues in September. So that will complete all of the original 5s. I do still need to go back and get the Silver Tongue Fire Red 5s. I had that shoe and I sold that shoe, so yeah, I kind of need it back to kind of complete the set. But yeah, if I had to rank all of them, I guess I would put the metallics at 1, that Fire Red Black Tongue at 2, the Grape 5s at 3, and the Silver Tongues being my least favorite at 4. So after they release the Fire Red Black Tongues, that will mark the completion of all of the original 5s. They did complete the original 1989 Jordan 4 set. They completed the 1988 Jordan 3 set. I do own all of the Jordan 3s. I do own all of the Jordan 4s. So yeah, I'm trying to complete all of the Jordan 5s now. Let me know if you guys would like to see a video on, the original Jordan 3 colorways or the original Jordan 4 colorways. I think I have done something similar to that on my channel, but let me know if you guys want to see that again. So with the pickup of the Jordan 5 Grapes, I think this makes 2 Jordan 5s that I have in my collection now. I had more, but like I said, over the years, the collection has kind of, slimmed down some because I've sold pairs and, I bought pairs. So, but, I have these and I have the 2016 metallics. I do feel like I am kind of moving towards purchasing reimagined metallics that came out earlier this year. Um, just to kind of have like a newer pair or a fresher pair. Um, and then you have the Tokyo 5s that I talked about a couple of days ago that are coming out. So, the collection, the Jordan 5 collection will continue. So I will take some on feet pics with these on. I'll kind of put some reels up and post some pictures on IG. So just be on the lookout for that as well. And like I always tell you guys, all work is easy work when you're doing what you love to do. Y'all stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all next time.